Great Raw isn't, y'all. Great Raw isn't. Raw the day and make it great. And and get your mats so you can stretch out. Get your weights so you do some weight exercises. Get some chairs so you do some chair exercises. Line up if you're walking wall to wall. Stand up if you're walking in place. Jump on your bikes. Start your treadmill. If I missed anybody, it's because I got a vibe saying, oh, we should do stretches. But I do stretches. I do stretches before I come down here. It's hot, y'all. Hey! Great Rod isn't, y'all. Great Rod isn't. Ooh, child. Even in this heat, I'm starting out stiff. Oh, even in the heat, I'm starting out stiff. But you see, what the start out is and what the finish is two different ises. Oh, y'all. This human experience, right? Oh, okay, I'm leaning over my hip. I'm supposed to be squeezing my guts. I feel old lady day. But she gonna have a tantrum anyway. I iced and everything. But she just said, you know, really, I don't like walking. And if you make me walk, it's gonna be uncomfortable sometimes. So I give her a right, and she don't stop nothing. She don't stop nothing. Because it's so much more I got to think about than just her. So, here we are. So, hold on to your heads. This is going to be a ride. Now, y'all know I'm a true crime fan. Yes. Since I think I turned my daughter on to podcasts, looking at Phil, what's his face? From the Dr. Phil show. The show is Dr. Phil. He ain't a Dr. Phil. And apparently, it's from what you can see, he's a scheming, scamming Phil. Because he and an orange shit stain got along like two peas in a pod. Or as we say, in urban, peas and carrots in a can. So, I got into true crime. And, hey y'all, thanks for coming on the walk. I think it's real big and I think it says hi, hi. But I'll read the comment on the break. So, I got into true crime. Oh man, I gotta turn that camera a little bit. You know, where would the show be if I didn't have to? And I gotta hold the camera, let's stand first, because you'll be getting a little, you know, just a little. Sometimes for me, sometimes against me. Yeah. Hey y'all, thanks for coming. I'll read your comment on the break. Ooh, y'all coming through. That the same person commented twice. Alright. I'm just glad you're here. Hope you're working out. Trying to keep my body, my hips forward and my body back. And that's what Lady Davy said. She said, you know, if you squeeze your stomach and put your hips out, maybe I could do the walk. Okay. But I think for me, instead, I would have to get higher stands. Because when I look at you, I kind of look down. Anyway, so I listen to podcasts. And before that, audio books, stuff like that. Strong relationship with the library. We'll talk about that. And I have favorites. So one of my favorites podcasts is called Rotten Mango. Now, with Stephanie Sue, she's the host. She breaks stuff down like you would not believe. She's also an excellent storyteller of true crime. It's all how it's told. She ain't got no lies. She got excellent researchers. Excellent translators. So, she tells the story, and you never know what perspective she's going to come from. If she's going to come from the side of the victim's family, law enforcement, investigator, even a stranger. You just never know. Hey, I'll read it. I'll read after the break. And so she tells a story about this young girl who's in Korea. I don't know, north or south. I think it's south. And she's trying to look for a job like modeling or something like that. Don't hold me exactly to the description. Hey! And someone hires her and tells her, because she's very pretty, and tells her that they need her, they'll hire her so she can play pranks on people. So, like she would go and up to someone and spray them with shaving cream or whipped cream. And then she'd run away. Or she would go up to the next person and she would have some kind of contact with them where they would be embarrassed. And she would run away. It was two of them. So, she gets hired for a job that she doesn't think is strange because she has been doing this. But this came with more instructions. But she didn't think anything of it. They had been running around pranking. Obviously, she was doing good. They rehired her. And she was supposed to be, I believe, at the airport terminal when this Korean gentleman was walking through, or in my head, I see like a parking garage type thing at the airport, and they're supposed to put this on their hands, this type of lotion thing, and put it on his face, laugh, and run away. And they thought nothing of it. They said, okay, wow, we can do that. So they had to meet in the bathroom or something because this was different. And then she had to wash her hands afterwards, like right away. So they're there. The time is set. They know when the guy's getting off the plane and be walking through the terminal. I see it like an underground terminal, car parking type thing. Anyway. She runs up to him because she put that cream on, She runs up to him and she slaps him in the face. And she runs away laughing. She didn't know the man dropped to the ground unalive. She didn't know that. Until the inspector showed up at her door. Come to find out, it was what, Kim Jong, whatever, North Korea dictator, whatever y'all call it, whatever lies y'all put on his title to make him more of a boogeyman. It was his brother. And that lotion that they put on him was some kind of poison. Instantly. There have been incidents where someone will bump into someone and they feel a prick on their hand, and the next thing they fall down in life. And as this is going through my head, I'm listening to Mr. Bolin on YouTube, but he's commercial free on Amazon. And he tells a story about this English writer, got off work, standing at the bus, he feels a sting on the back of his leg. He didn't know what it was, maybe a bite, something like that. And so he went to work, he worked all day. He came home, his wife looked at him and said, there's something wrong. And he said, I was bit. So she said, you gotta take him, you gotta go to the hospital. Took him to the hospital. They kept him overnight. They couldn't find out what it was. So they didn't know how to fight it. And by the time they found out what it was, he was unlived. He had a separation matter injury. And they found out that it came from an umbrella poked into his foot that was filled with resin, which is a very powerful poison. I've heard of men being kissed and by a woman, and her lipstick is some kind of poison. Now you say, Vicky, why are you saying all that? I'm saying this to say that when you want to get rid of a powerful person, there's so many other ways to do it. We don't have to use guns anymore. So that's why I knew that was a mega person. Because mega thinks guns. And before I saw the picture, I thought young person, because I had asked y'all to, yes, stay out of grown folks' business. And when I say grown folks' business, that's grown folks' business get you killed. You need to start turning to these adults that you're like the pastor or the reverend, you're looking at, yes, because you're older than me, you can lead me. No. Get an axe, go up in the wood and cut you down a freaking house. And start your living from there, and the ideas will come. Get up and exercise. Get away from that game. You see how they manipulated him? When I did finally see the pictures, I was like, oh my goodness. I just ask you millennials to get your life and focus on your life and stay out of this. This grown folks business always gets you killed. I had to tell my daughter, I said, if it's something to do with grown folk business, you come get me. Hey y'all, I'll read your message on the break. I'm a grown folk. I told her, you try to deal with them, they'll eat your ass up. Because they grown folks. Don't ever underestimate them. Money equals manipulation. Young people, millennials. Now you see like those girls, the story I told you, how they was running around drinking. They didn't know it was a long con. The final results was their liking of a man. They had no idea. Just like that young shooter. He didn't know, but they knew him. They picked him up soon as they saw it, and I did too. I said, didn't I tell you all to stay out of that? He was a right fighter for Orange Shit Stain. A right fighter. For all you know, they told him that that woman was trying to unlife the Orange Shit Stain. And while on the roof, a sniper so sharp they can clip your ear. Or a BS con man with a blood pellet in his fingers. Ooh. 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 I started walking over my hip. Come on, girl. Yes. Here we are. Thanks for coming on the walk. I'm reading your message now. Okay. JB, hi. JB, how you doing, Grandma? I'm doing fine, granddaughter. I have to go, Grandma. Okay, but you made my day being nice. Thank you. Hope you get bigger. No, oh, bigger, as in on YouTube. Thank you, love. I was thinking you think weight-wise. Thanks so much for coming on the walk, even if you only stayed a little bit. Hey, Tennell. Hey, Sarah. Hey, Renix. Renix said the way I said Nick. Hi. Hey, y'all here. Okay. You know, Lady Day just started acting up because I was talking about her. I also stopped squeezing my gut. And I'm leaning over my hip. So we is having it. I think when I hit her, I woke her up. So, let me stretch out the title. Let me see if it's faster if she likes it like this. Okay. The title of the walk is, where are we going to seek asylum? Now, here's the funny thing. After the walk, Friday morning, I'm sitting there Friday evening saying, bye, ancestors, see ya. Because I sent the numbers to Tamika. I'm like, oh, see ya. I'll see you when I pour libation. And I found out that Jim Beam is extra aged. I was wondering how the heavy hitters get here. Anyway, I'm sitting there looking at the phone, waiting for Tamika's message to come through. And I'm saying, bye, see ya. And I don't get anything from Tamika. So then, the next morning, I look, I don't see any message from Tamika. Like, oh my gosh. I was like, okay. But in the meantime, I'm getting vibing, you know. So then I'm saying my goodbyes. I'm like, bye. And then I feel the energy, and it says, and I said, oh, bye, I'll probably see you soon when that orange shit stain gets in here. I ain't gonna sit here and take it, so I'll probably have matter energy separation. So I'll see you soon, bye. And then I felt the vibe that said, your daughter's father is Ghanaian. Your daughter is Ghanaian. You don't gotta stay here. You got a place to go. I was like, oh, that's right. I don't gotta stay here. I got some place to go. Wow. And then that's when I wrote this. We're African American brothers. Now at the World Trade Center, I forgot. I got Ghanaian connection from the womb. So that's why I put that too. So then I'm back on YouTube. But the reason why I'm on holding the phone at all is because I'm waiting for Tamika to send through the message. You know, I'm waiting for Tamika to send through. So in the interim, I'm telling the energy, okay, bye. I'll see you when I pour libations for Kwanzaa. Y'all really been good. No message from Tamika. No message. So, that's when you see that post, I love YouTube. That was it. Next thing I know, I'm looking at Midas Touch, political this, political that, and I'm saying, okay, some of you veteran ancestors, veteran, y'all hang in there. Not so heavy, but I see y'all still got me over here in the politics, and I want to talk about me. Anyway, I take a nap. I said, oh, give me this message to be there when I get up. And I get up, and I check the phone, and Tamika, message is not there telling me what she saw in those numbers. It's not there. So, something says, go on YouTube. And I'm there. And I'm subscribing to more political analysts, and I'm like, what are y'all getting out of here, Tamika, what they said? But, no Tamika message. And then, I see with an orange shit stain was shot by a sniper who is so practiced they can shoot off the tip of an ear without touching the head. But my first thought was a blood pellet and a pop gun. He's a scammer. And they scheme. So then the pictures come back up. And as they carried him away, he's doing this, the fist sign, pumping fist. And I said, millennials, I warned you. Didn't know who it was yet. Just the vibe. I knew it was a millennial. And I knew it was a mega supporter. Because if it was him, he missed. But it wasn't him. There was a sharpshooter. He was probably told, remember I just told you about how Kim On got rid of his brother? By his long con. By having the girls run around doing pranks. Doing pranks on folks. It was all for a setup. For them to assassinate that North Korean person's running that country's brother. And the girls had no knowledge. The vibes I'm picking up is that boy was told that that woman he shot was going to take out the orange shit stain. And they synchronized everything with him because he's a, what do you call that, gamer? He's a gamer. So he knows the exact time and precision and how, yeah. That's not who was going after that orange shit stain. I'm vibing that they told that young boy that that lady was going to assassinate the orange shit stain. And for him to fit in and to be part of Mega, he'd have to take her out. I warned y'all. I begged you millennials to get your life. I begged you. You ain't gotta be all this and fucking inclusive. So now the boy is 20. They smearing the boy all over the place. When he was in school, he was bullied. He fucking 20. When did he get out of school? When I was in school, I was incest. After I got out of school, no way, Jose. What the fuck you saying? That's part of the setup. They knew that that young boy was an outcast. And that he had nobody. And they knew to buddy him. And they knew to pump him up. And of course it would be a lady. Of course it would be a lady, y'all. I heard it was a woman who was shot. And when I heard it, I was like, the whole fucking mega scheme. Why is that political party in existence? And why is the one that's in power letting this bullshit go on? Who's next? Who's next? Where's the elder services and the state warnings? Old assholes. It's 103 degrees. But look who follows him. Follow him. I saw this man. His face was so red. He was sitting there trying to breathe. I think he had a big belly. And he had his I'm ignorant as shit hat on. And he kept saying, I had to be here to support him. And the guy saying, but you're sitting there looking like a beat. That's the generation that don't know how to come out the sun. Because folks that know how to come out the sun would have been sitting at home looking at it on TV. Keeping themselves alive, loving themselves. But those are followers. And followers put the person that they're following above their heart, their kidneys, intestines, their stomach, their brain, their eye, their nose, their ears. He was sitting there insulting his whole body. And I kept saying, how the hell could you love not only that orange shit stain, but anybody? I ain't going to see nobody in the motherfucking seat when I don't give a damn. But when you're a follower and you're sheep, I say sheep, you do. So now this boy's name, family will be dragged through the mud. Everybody knows. Because I tell you, I do true crime, and I hear all these psychoanalysts, criminologists, but they're paid by corporations. And the corporations are backing the orange shit stain. So then it's going to be all this boy's fault. And it's not going to be investigated by the FBI. There's too many dick pics out there of these judges and powerful people. And when they come out, I hope you people tear them apart with your bare hands when you see how vile they are.
He didn't have no friends. He was suicide. No, he went after Trump because Trump was a bully.
Do you see the narrative? You know what they used to say? They narrative used to say, black people are stupid because they got small brains. That used to be the narrative I was brought up with. So now, because he was bullied, he went to the orange shit stain. After. Oh, wait. In Pennsylvania, where Executive Warden Joe Biden is from. Squeeze your gut, tuck in your elbow, neither up nor down. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I'm not saying anything's wrong with playing games and gaming, but y'all gotta move around and get some oxygen up here. Y'all have to go out and experience stuff to get the brain thinking of creative stuff other than that mind fuck that you're just looking at. If I wanted to set somebody up, that guy who doesn't have a life anymore, he was 20. I told y'all, I asked you, I begged you millennials, get into your own life. There's woods all over the place. Get a hatchet, go up in the woods and cut you out a fucking tent and start from there. All this cult stuff. I got Peter Group. I'm bullied. No matter. Fuck them. You have free will. Squeeze your gut. Tuck in your elbow. Neither up nor down. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. You know, they used to make me feel so bad when my daughter was young. If you gave her candy, she'd know to the instruction that she has to ask me. And she knew that the candy came to me. Because you see, I was the only one in control of this thing. You outside, you a groomer. I see them for who they are. Squeeze your gut, tuck in your elbow, neither up nor down. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. When you wanted to give her money, I said, give it to me. If I looked and I saw her with money, I said, where did you get that from? I take it from her. Yes, I spanked her hand. I said, you don't take money from nobody but me. And I said, who gave it to you? And she tells me who. And I go back to them and say, you don't give my child money. You want to give her money? Give it to me. Ain't grooming my child. I see you for who you are. Squeeze your gut, tuck in the elbow, neither up nor down. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. For good luck. Yeah, y'all. You don't know everything, millennials. You don't know the viciousness of these people. His ratings. Oh, hey, y'all, we're going to start the gulping chat. When he had the blood smeared across him and was given the high five sign, ratings. I'm up in the polls. Now you say, Vicky, what makes you draw that conclusion? Hey, if y'all go if y'all stay for the chat, thanks. If you're not, thanks. I'll see you tomorrow for the walk. Thanks for coming on the walk. When I first started looking into YouTube, of course, I started in the black sector. That was good. Ooh, I can take it a little bit more chill. But the lemon, I do like a squeeze of the lemon, and then I do the agave, just like maybe like 1 or 2 drops, and then I do the cold alkaline water and the alkaline water to the tap, and then I put it in the refrigerator like an hour and a half before the walk. And this is good. This is good. So I'm on Black Gringo One. YouTube. And they arguing back and forth with each other, and they making their money, and they throwing money at them, cash apping them and stuff like that, and they going back and forth. So as the pandemic died down, the money died down. So this one girl I was keeping up with, Tracy, it's been a couple of years now. She was sick. She went live from the emergency room. And usually she has an avatar, so you can't see how she looks. But now you saw, I don't know if she had a wig on, a scarf tied to her head. In the comments, they were saying, oh, Tracy, what happened? How did you get to this? Oh, Tracy, You want me to send you some food over? You need money? You got to get home. And they are hitting her with cash. And she is laying there and she's videoing and she's talking. And the comments, I mean, they are, I don't know. Probably I'll never know that part, but that money thing sign, when you go live, they was hitting that. Stickers, stickers, stickers. And you know what? I noticed on the video that I don't do this like a lot. I do like this. Okay. So anyway. She was raking it in. They sent money for her to Uber home. They hired Ubers to drop her off food. I mean, she was up at least $2,000 before she even left the hospital. Because I was sitting there looking, I was like, what's going on? So later on I found out that the fastest way to get coins for a YouTuber who's in, I guess, a talking person, is to be sick. Well, I got news for y'all. I'm gonna be broke, because if it take me getting sick for y'all to send me $1, you can save your money. I ain't even getting on that train. I ain't going that thought. So, when I saw Orange Shit Stain, let me tell you something. Ooh, the vibrations. Heart was breaking for that boy. Oh, you could see the setup. You could see how they just ruined his life. They did not ruin it, they took it. It reminded me of Shane. Remember I told you Shane, the little gay boy? He said, Vicky, he said, everybody said they thought I was gay. They knew I was gay because they could tell I was sweet. But I didn't get a chance to decide on my own. His basketball coach essayed him. He said, I don't know, maybe I went for girls. Maybe that's why I like girl stuff. Maybe I like to see them on girls. I don't know. Because I was never given a choice. He was victim branded. They unlifed that boy. They unlifed that boy. So his side of the story will never be told. And all these judges and all these Republicans, yes, I'm saying they're filth, they sludge, they're behind, if you go back in history, any of this sick bullshit, the destruction of the residents of this penal colony just for fucking he was looking for a friend. And someone said, Orange Shit Stain will be your friend. But you gotta help him out. From what I heard, they went so far as to make him make a donation. This is what these German Ethiopians and these Italian fucking Africans, I'm calling them what they are. I'm not going with these phony bullshit names. I see you for who you are. Their narrative is fuck shit. He didn't want to shoot up a school. He wanted to wait until Orange Shit Stain was there, but when there was guns, because he is a former president and he's milking us. You know, let me tell you something. That yellow, that Orange Shit Stain, while he's spoken. Secret Service. He's talking about cutting taxes. And Indian people, Nigerian people, just look where you see the states that got the red and hit them hard. Hit them fast, hit them often. Because they're assholes. But this boy, because he's mad because Trump is bullying. And he don't like the bully. That's the narrative. But we'll never hear his side of the story. Y'all know I listen to true crime, right? And the commentators, I love it. Y'all gotta go. But I mean, the podcast is on the bomb. I know they're laughing right now because they see the whole setup. Husband found on the ground, shot 50 times by a burglar. And the wife just shot in the arm. Did you hear what I said? And she said, someone came in and tried to rob us, and I was shot too. And they looked at her and they said, but he was shot 52 times. He was only shot once. Guess what they find out? That she set it up. That she set it up for him to be on the ground, separating matter and energy. The long con. Millennials. Stay out of it. Hey, I'll read your comments when I finish up. You're easily manipulated. I wish you had a better stock of elders to help you through, but I'll talk about it when I put baby boomers F off, because I'm going to tell you the truth about them. I'm one of them. Some of us walked through the snow and some of us didn't. Excuse me. And everything relates back to those Republicans. That boy didn't have no life. This is what happened. Since that Saturday evening, I'm still looking for Tamika's message. I'm saying, come on, Tamika, come on, tell me what they want me to say so they can get out of here. No Tamika. No Tamika message. So I weep for that boy. I knew he was set up. Get your life, millennials. If you don't know what to do, I said, gonna have to go up the woods. Get yourself plastic, find and sit there and find yourself. And you'll be able to survive, and you realize what you need first is you. First and foremost, you need is you. Your young, older people manipulate you. And just like those Vietnam vets, just like those North Korean vets, I mean not North Korean, those Korean veterans, he was used and manipulated. They thought they was fighting to save the Vietnamese, we like save the for Christianity. And as they laid there, matter and energy separating, they didn't know. But they said for sure positive, they ain't seen no Christ. He wasn't there. He's more the instigator. But you don't see that. So now the ratings up, the money's coming in, and he made sure all I could do is go to old podcasts and just laugh. Because as they was carrying his fat, old, stinky, orange ass off that platform, with one dying breath. You know how long they've rehearsed that? You know how much of that? With one dying breath, I'm alive! And the crowd go crazy. And the young man's energy seeps out of his body so he can get someone in ratings to get him up in the poll. Their narrative. You see, they're trying to take me out. I know it was a sniper when it nicked his ear. I tell you, I'm true crime. You know? Little cut here. Sometimes they have it so good where it's just a scar. Or they don't like to mess with the leg. When they try to look like they've been shot, you know, like the wife is strangled, essayed, shot 100 times by people who broke in and said, see, I got a shot in my leg. But they stopped doing that because they've been hitting the main artery that can bleed out in your leg. So they learn how to, I don't think they don't do the leg too much. They try to do the muscles and the arm. The skull is pretty hard, 22 and stuff like that with that straight wall. And then they said, the black men came in the house and they shot my husband and me. And I said, and you, ma'am? And she says, yeah, this skull over here. And they said, oh, and he was shot 50 times. And that young man don't have no life. Because this cult tells you gotta have family, and with the teasing, how can you not see this is connected back to cults? I done told you, I done broke down that Christian right for y'all. Baptists don't like nobody. Nobody. The Mormons don't like nobody. Not even their own women. They just holding on to that old black African religion I call cults. We've passed that. We have so passed that. So, I don't got to worry about where I'm going. That energy, that air says enough said, knock it off. You'll be going to Ghana. That's okay. And what else? Remember I told y'all about Tookie Williams? The founder of the Cribs, CRIBS. But a German Ethiopian reporter, newspaper editor, changed it to the Crips and made sure it went international with their brand name. Anyway, he said he used to sit with the old inmates and stuff. And they would tell him how wonderful it's going to be when he gets to prison. Everybody is there. Everybody is there. He wrote in his book, he said, I couldn't wait to get to prison. He also writes that when he got to prison, they put him in a hole. He never smelled so much shit in all his life. Etc., etc. They ain't tell you that part. They ain't tell you that part. But as I told my daughter, and anyone who knows me, and Annie Pearl, she's the only one, besides my grandmother, that we went by this saying, who want to talk to a damn dumbass kid? How you friends? You an adult. You 40. What kind of friendship you got with a fucking kid? Oh, manipulation. When my friends was in their 20s, they were volunteers at an organization for mentally challenged people, or volunteers at the library, other than that, it's for manipulation. And this boy lost his life, and we'll never find out who really got him the gun. We'll never find out the whole setup behind it. And who's next? Who's next? Because when his ratings go down again, he got to bring them back up. So who's next? Whose life is going to be sacrificed for this orange slime ball? Just having the old people dropping dead out in the heat just ain't good enough for him. They needed something more. And why that Republican Party is still going, I don't know. I don't know. Oh, the Democrats are filled too. Don't think that I'm not, but I mean, look at our choices. I've been going for progressive. I even went for working family parties, but they was Democrats. They wasn't even progressive Democrats because they never even pulled the candidate out of their own ass. But I do know the political party that has destroyed. I think about the fentanyl and stuff they talk about. Oh, how's it getting here from Mexico? Let me tell you how it got here from Mexico. The same route that Reagan and Oliver North made when they brought in all that nose candy, processed, had the people go, had the gangs, gave them guns and made them go up in the hills and make the folk work to get them coca leaves processed and down. Now, they don't need the federal government, or maybe the government is still in it, for you know. Well, I know. They making fentanyl. And they're doing the same route that Oliver North and Reagan. Reagan, y'all call him president. I call him warden. Poison us. We're going to poison the whole freaking society. And wait till you find out they're the reason behind 9/11, everything. Disgusting, disgusting. So maybe I'm not upset that Tamika didn't give me that last reading. Maybe I shouldn't wave bye-bye to the ancestors. Though now I'm just a little bit more stiffer. Hey, someone, oh, from Thailand. Hey, thanks for coming on the walk. Good morning, beautiful. Oh, thank you, Lisa Marie. Hey, hello, beautiful, back to you.
Hey y'all, hey, like, comment, share, tell a uncle, tell a auntie, tell a cousin, tell a friend to subscribe and exercise
Even when your legs be hurt.
Oh, JBL, you back? I'm leaving. I'll see you in the morning. But you can be part of the replay game, and I want to appreciate the replay game. Anyway, thanks for coming on the walk. Have a great day, and I'll see you tomorrow.